The person I'm interviewing now is Jackson, a freshman at UF. Hey Jackson, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm a freshman at UF. I'm from Tampa. I'm a finance major, and I play tennis, and I'm involved in student finance group.
All right. How often do you go to the gym?
I go to the gym about twice a week.
Twice a week? Okay. Uh, do you think that the gym is a need or a want in your life?
It's definitely a want in my life, not a need, because I'm not doing athletics competitively. I'm just playing for fun. Basically, the reason I'm going to the gym is just for looks. So it's not a necessity for me. I go when I can, but it's not a priority.
Right. Okay. So, during like a winter break or a spring break or during the summer, do you have access to a gym or do you even bother going to the gym during these times?
I really don't, just because I'm home for such a short amount of time. It's such a hassle to set up a membership or anything. It's really not worth it to me. I'd rather just go when I can go at school when I have more time.
Right. So like during the summer, like that's like a 3 month period. Like I understand winter break and spring break that you wouldn't really go because it's much shorter than the summer. So does it upset you at all that you don't have access to a gym during the summer?
Well, yeah, it's definitely frustrating just because I lose pretty much all the work I do during the school year at the gym, and I have to kind of go back when I get back in the fall, and I have to go back from not where I started, but before that, just because I miss so much time.
Right. You just get a little rusty. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
kind of how I am. Like when I come home for the summer, like I go to the gym like 5 days a week. So during the summer, I make sure that I try to get a membership because I don't want to get out of shape. I don't want to lose my progress. So
okay.
uh, what else? Do you think that other college students like me across the United States would experience the problems of not having a membership during summer or spring or winter break?
Oh, definitely. For the exact reasons I said, like you spend all that time at the gym, like during fall and spring, and then you come home and you don't have that membership, and you miss out on a lot of time to be at the gym and be your best like self athletically and physically. And if you can't do that, you have to go back, and no one wants to move backwards.
Right. Okay. So, first of all, have you ever had a gym membership?
Uh, I have when I was in high school, but I stopped using it when I came to college.
Oh, okay. So, do you? What was I gonna say? Have you ever had to pay for a new member fee, cancellation fee, or like a freeze fee on a membership?
Yeah, I have, and it's like when since I've been in college, it's been hard to do that outside of school, just because it's very bureaucratic. It's a big process to freeze and start and cancel and everything, and that's why I stopped going to a gym outside of the university when I'm on break, just because it's so much of a hassle. It's not
Yeah.
worth it to me.
Mm-hmm. That kind of was going into my next question. I was going to ask you, do you find the process of obtaining a membership annoying or just difficult? Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a lot more tedious than it has to be, especially for me. Like when I'm at home so little, it's just way too much work. And basically, by the time I'm done registering and everything, breaks almost over.
Exactly. So, yeah, there's not much you can do. uh, so, why do you think that these gyms have these new membership fees, these cancellation fees?
Honestly, it's really just something to like get. I guess.
If you don't know, like
Yeah, I'm not really sure to be
yeah, that's
honest.
okay. No, like from people that I interviewed, they said that customer loyalty, um, basically, um, the reason they have these fees is so that they encourage people to not want to cancel their membership, not want to go to another gym to get an initiate. They have to pay for an initiation fee or a new member fee, and for a college student, that's very difficult because you're not at home all the time. You're at college, and people like us at UF, we have access to a gym, and we go to that gym. Basically, well, we pay for it because we pay tuition. So when we go home for the breaks, it's like we don't have access to that gym anymore. Uh, so yeah, the reason that they use gyms have these fees, in my opinion, is customer loyalty and making sure that all these people are staying at that gym.
Well, yeah, that makes it a real struggle for college students like us, just because we spend so little time at home, and since
Mhm.
we're gone so much, it's so much work just to set it up and cancel and freeze and all of that, that it kind of it we don't benefit from that. So it's if unless it's a complete necessity and you're a competitive athlete, there's not really a point, at least for me.
Exactly. So you said you played tennis, right?
Yeah.
Um, so during the summer, I'm assuming like that's how you spend your time. You play tennis a lot.
Yeah, I play a lot of tennis.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, like I played baseball in high school.
Okay.
And I also did track. And to spend my what I actually did during the day or during the week of my senior year when I did track, I would go to the gym right after school, and then I would run during practice, obviously like a track practice.
Mm-hmm.
um, I wanted access to that gym because I felt like I wasn't getting enough at these track practices. So now that I'm here at UF and I'm actually not doing a competitive sport, it's very difficult for me to stay in as good shape as I was in high school. So here at UF, that's the reason why I go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. But when I go home, that's kind of why I came up with what I'm going to talk to you a bit about is my business idea. So, would you be willing to pay a special annual rate to have access year-round to a gym rather than having to keep setting up and canceling a membership?
Oh, absolutely. It'd be so great to just set up and have like that one-time fee for the year and just get it out of the way. So when you're back, you don't have to set anything up. You can just start going to the gym right away. And for like the amount of time you're spending at home, it's definitely worth it.
Okay. If you could have access to a gym, like basically, if you did pay this rate to have access to the gym year-round, how much would you be willing to pay?
I'd probably be willing to pay between like $50 and $60 for a yearly rate. And I think that's a decent amount, assuming a gym is like $10 a month or something. I'm definitely not going to be there 5 months or 6 months, but it would be worth it to avoid the fees and everything and just have it as a lock when you get back. The first day you can go back to the gym and you don't lose your routine, you don't lose anything. I definitely say that's worth it because I've really struggled from missing out when I'm at home and having to go backwards. So for me, that's even as a person that goes 2 days a week, I would say that's worth it.
Okay. So, based on my business idea, do you think that this business idea could apply to more than just a college student?
Oh, absolutely. Anyone who's not spending a lot of time at home, for example, like my dad, he works internationally, and I'm sure he'd really like to do that because he wouldn't have to freeze his gym membership and all of those things. When he comes back, he could just go and he wouldn't really lose anything. So anyone who's really not going to be home as often, they're going to be traveling a lot, I definitely say would benefit from this business idea.
Yeah, that's actually kind of similar to my dad. My dad travels all the time. He used to work in Sarasota, but my house was in Fort Lauderdale,
Okay.
and he would commute back and forth from Fort Lauderdale to Sarasota. He would go to Sarasota for a week, and then he would be home for uh, just the weekends. So, although he didn't go to the gym very much, he's actually going to the gym now, and he's going to Orange Theory Fitness, and I'm not exactly sure what their rates are, but because of the fact that he's always in Sarasota, and he only goes to the gym 2 days like on the weekends or whenever he can, or I should be talking in the past tense because he's not working in Sarasota anymore. He's working from home. But when he did work in Sarasota, it was a hassle for him because he had to, keep canceling the membership in Sarasota, and then he had to he wasn't really sure what to do with the gym membership. So, he was just juggling that. Yeah, I guess that's all I have for you, Jackson. Thank you for interviewing with me.
All right. Thank you.